Let's review what you saw in the video. At the beginning, that's called the fourth step in our planner, the teacher came prepared to the conversation with a prompt and a linguistic frame. And she had a goal that students would write an interpretive essay from that question. So she was prepared herself. And she prepared her students for the conversation by having them work in small groups prior to the larger conversation. And they had read and discussed the text and clarified their understanding of it. And they brought that text with the post-its and notes with them to the conversation. And then when she had the collaborative conversation, she did not start with that higher level prompt, but rather she took time, about 20 minutes, to allow students to ask questions, use their evidence to make sense of the text, and continue to build understanding of the text. Then finally, she displayed the linguistic pattern and she gives and clarifies the prompt to student. And then you can see that they attempted to infer about the feelings of the author about exploration, or what their thoughts were about Lewis and Clark. You will notice that they didn't really totally understand the question. And I'm wondering if, had she done another closer read prior to this conversation, where she took a section of the text and looked at the words that the author used when talking about the explorers, or talking about what exploration was to him, looking for words like exciting or things like that, so that when they had to come to the question, they would know that they would have had to look at evidence about the words he used in order to understand his feelings. So now, after looking at that, you are going to do what Camille suggested in building a deeper understanding of the author's meaning, and then maybe applying it to a personal experience or knowledge. So you're going to have the students do something so they can become prepared for the conversation, have the conversation, and create some form of an assignment of writing or drawing that they will do to show their deeper understanding of the text. So, first of all, you're going to find your grade level text from pages 87 through 96. And I want you to notice that we added contrasting text, because what we wanted you to do was maybe focus on one text today, like in kindergarten, will the rain come? So you're going to focus on that and take it through the planner all the way to the end. And then maybe we'll do what's a standard number 9, where we're going to add another text with the contrasting view of how it feels when you have rain. We did that also for first grade. And then in the final text by Karen Hess, both of these are Karen Hess pieces for second to third grade. This is a wonderful read aloud. And you're going to see how the words change and the contrast changes within the story, and how the words and imagery changes. And then in Out of the Dust, it's the same thing. It begins with what it's been like with the Dust Bowl. And then you have that first rain after many years, and the feelings and the changes within the characters. So take time right now to read those texts.